So I'm here at my church. I'm just trying to, I'm going to be planting the Granada Gold coneflowers here. As you can see, I planted early spring, well, mid-spring, around May sometime, I want to say. I planted these Dusty Miller. That one has a kind of crazy look, but that's okay. They come back in my garden, so I'm hoping that they perennialize here. So I'll have the gold back there, the white, and then I could either do red in the front. Purple would be really pretty, or I'm not sure. But that's how it is. This is a very weird spot. It doesn't even have irrigation hooked up. It gets a good amount of sun, but it also gets shaded from the sign itself. So here we have the Dusty Miller again. There were some petunias planted in front. There are daffodils in here, which I'm really not going to stress over. I think next year I'll plant some more. Unless I find some on clearance that will come back. Run into the street. And then there's the 5 on this side. So there were some Victoria Blue Salvia that I planted. Again, it's an irrigation thing. So I'm wondering if they'll perennialize because it won't have that extra moisture. So I'm gonna try it. So I did kind of move, there's 3 on this side randomly and then 2 on the other side. So I kind of just put them in the fill and we'll see if they don't perennialize. That's okay. If they don't come back, I'm at 0 loss. I thought I was at 100% loss when literally nothing came up. I mean, again, I planted these maybe late April, early May, and look where they're at in their bloom cycle. Like, I did start from 1 inch super small plugs, and again with no irrigation. I'm really not surprised. I'm surprised they even got this far. And today is November 6th though, so just that. So they've been in the ground for 6 months, and this is the amount of growth they put on. Sad, but anyway. So I did water these coneflowers before I left. I will not be watering them in to hopefully the ground is semi-moist. It's not powdery dry. So I will be moving back the mulch, planting it, and then walking away. And fingers crossed, they all come back, or at least, every other one comes back would be nice. And then we'll go from there. I can always move them and reassess. If there's 8 that come back or there's 4 that come back, I can always do something like put them at the corners, so on and so forth. So that's where it's at. And I'll show you what it looks like after they're planted. So here is the finished results. I mean, semi-impactful, I guess. I don't know. So here's the 5. I bumped the middle one out a tiny bit. So maybe it has like a little bit of a curve so it's not so plastered against the wall, give a little bit of dimension. And I might, on this side, come in with something here. Maybe even try the salvia again. They actually have it on sale right now. Ugh, but no, I can't do it. And then something here across the border. I mean, long term, something like a sedum would be really good here with the coneflowers, see how they do. And so that's the back. And the front is semi-similar minus with the addition of the salvia here. So if these come back and then it's like the yellow, blue, white, and then maybe like a red here, that'd be really nice because it'd have like all the primary colors. Though the salvia might be taller than the coneflowers. That might be the situation. I think these get 18 to 24 inches, depending, and then these get 22 inches. So we'll see kind of how that plays out. Worst case, it's just all kind of a mess, which can easily, again, dig, move during season if it's really a distraction. So yeah, so maybe I might try red petunias here again. Begonias would be super easy as well, but they don't get a little too tall. So I think if I did petunias in the front, red petunias in the front, call it a day, or verbena, something that stays lower to the ground. Verbena, I believe, is a little bit more drought tolerant, a little less babyish. Doesn't require, well, I have all winter to think about it, and we'll see if these even come back. I ended up getting these for $2.75 a piece, so it's about a $30 investment after tax. So honestly, if 3 survive, my money's taken care of. If there's 3 that survive, obviously will just put 3 here in the front. But I will keep you posted. Here's some other things I can show you. So this is it's not a Hamlin grass. I forget what kind of grass this is, but I did buy this last year, 75% off at Home Depot. So I want to say this was around $3, and look at it, it's really pretty right now. So there's 2 that are on each end, and then I did put some Undulcetums in front of the grasses on both sides. So these are all perennials. So these were free. Sedums were free because it came from my yard. So all in, I think I spent $20 on bulbs last year. So as far as perennials go, we're under $40. I mean, my church does so much for me and my family. Like, they've been through us. This is the least I could give on top of, you know, our tithes and offerings. So I love my house and I love God's house. So I feel like it's a good investment of my time, energy, resources, all those things. So I'll keep you posted on how it looks. These will most likely look like hot trash come late. But I do leave them up through the winter. They start to look really, really sad after like snow loads and stuff like that. So we'll cut them back in the spring, and then they'll probably refrost to about this size. So, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.